Yo, good morning, everybody. I trust everybody's doing well and enjoying their holidays so far. Let's quickly hop into it. Things aren't too interesting. Price has been developing, but there's nothing too interesting going on. Let's go through and see what we can find in the markets. The markets are generally quite quiet towards the end of the year because you'll generally find a big push on New Year's Eve after Christmas. Like there'll generally be a bull run towards the end of the year. Okay, so let's have a look here. We've had our change of character over here, and this low is still intact. So we could be aiming for these highs up here, right? If we're aiming for highs on the dollar index, we're aiming for lows on our pairs. So let's see here. What have we got here? Okay, so first let's zoom out a bit. We could do with a correction, couldn't we? Okay, so what's the next thing that we can look at to find? You've got this demand. We need to see what happens in this demand. Either price is going to respect the demand or it's going to flip the demand. One of the two. So we need to wait and see what happens with this demand in order to determine what we're going to do. We've tapped into this demand on GBP USD. Structure is still like intact up here. Put it up here. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's see. So we're currently in this range with this high and this low. We need to see what price wants to do. Either it's going to break up or it's going to break down. Let's just check EU again. Okay, I don't see the same formation on GU. Let's see. I still think we might get longs from this demand, but I think this low is going to get liquidated first. Let's see what happens there. GBP JPY got liquidated out of this trade, and price has now melted down and taken extreme structure, actually broken it. So now we could probably look at trading from this supply up here. Delete this. So that's our supply on GBP JPY that we'll be looking at. Gold. Yeah. Messy gold. Okay, so we've still got structure intact on gold. This high over here is the last high that broke this low down here. So this is our swing structure, and this is also our strong high. This is our weak high, so this should be targeted down here on gold. So we should see shorts on gold because the structure wasn't taken. Let's see what happens with this moving average and these buy to sell wicks. But I do have shorts in favor on gold. Due to the fact that this structure was not taken, I do have shorts in mind. There's nothing to trade from. The only thing that you can see here is that liquidity has been taken from these highs over here. So we've got a sweep. If you go on the 1 hour, yeah, the last structure is down here. So this demand will tell us everything. If we respect this demand, we'll probably shoot higher. If we flip this demand, we'll go short. Okay, so let's see what happens with that demand. Bitcoin's still waiting for a retracement into this demand down here, because this is the demand that broke the structure up here. Same as for Ethereum, we've broken the structure up here, Now we are waiting for a retracement into this demand. Luna, I'm still expecting a bit more bearish momentum. Let's see if we take out this low here. It's too much of a wick to determine anything in here on the 4 hour. So let's just see what happens. This low might just get liquidated and a change of character may occur. Ripple, still waiting for Ripple to pull into this weekly demand down here. So still expecting a bit more bearish momentum on Ripple, maybe to take out these lows. Let's wait and see what Ripple does. Dogecoin. Let's see, still got this high in play. If we break this low down here, then the high will move to here. But let's wait and see what happens with Doge. Euro GBP, still waiting for a retracement into this demand down here. We have not broken the structure up here, so this does look like it's strong, so we may see a retracement into this demand. Longs from that demand. USD ZAR. Yeah, let's see, I think this is still going up. There's not too much structure we can play with, but let's see what happens with swing structure up here. Euro USD. Okay, so these are the suppliers that were called out yesterday, and it looks like this one may be the one. If we go down and break the structure down here, then this supply was valid. Let's see if anything else was printed. I don't think so. I think everything's still going to be roughly the same. Okay, so there was a demand printed here. So let's see what happens with this demand. Okay, sweet. I think the suppliers are going to stay in favor, but let's see what happens with the structure down here. Let's quickly recap on what we're looking for on Euro USD. We're looking for a deeper retracement into this demand. We've created all this liquidity down here in the form of inducement, and we think that inducement is probably going to be driven. Okay, cool. So that's what we're looking at on Euro USD, and on GBP USD, roughly the same thing. Some sort of retracement. We're looking for longs. Okay, so that's gonna do it for today. GBP JPY, looking at this supply up here on the 4 hour. And gold, we're looking at this demand over here, but we're looking ultimately at this demand to flip, if we can look for a trade. Alright, that is about it for today. Nice and short and sweet. I don't want to take up your holiday time because there's nothing going on at the moment. Just waiting for retracements into specific zones. But I hope you guys have had a good holiday so far. Sven, I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of your week before Christmas. And before you start work next year, make the most of it. Enjoy the time off. Spend the time relaxing. Hey guys, sending you lots of peace and love. You know where to find us, premium support, or comment on our YouTube video, this one posted. Follow us on Instagram, give us a follow. Give us a subscribe, give us a like. I'm just asking for so many things. I'm going to give you a lot for Christmas, don't worry. Okay guys, sending you lots of love. I hope you guys have a splendid rest of the week. It's half-past weekend now, so I'll catch you guys a bit later. I've sent my markup into our premium support, our coaches charts. So let's see what happens. I'll update you throughout the day, and I hope you guys have a good one. Let's print the blue.